Here are some examples how personal daily tasks can be covered up to sound like official business using the right tone of voice and a proper placement of codes. The radio call sign 574 is a general call sign assigned for domestic animals such as a pet dog. In this example, one unit is informing another unit that the dog is outside and the calling unit will be unavailable because he will be taking a shower.
1S1 to 127. 127. Should be advised 574 is going to be on the property. I'll be in code 6 for 20 on a 10100. L4.
This second example is similar to the first, but this time one unit is informing another unit that the dog is in the yard and the mail has been picked up from the mailbox.
1S1 to 127. 127. Should be advised 1070M Mike has been taken care of and 574 is going to be on the property. L4.
The 1019 code is in regards to returning to either HBS or a local control point. The proper technique for routine mobile traffic is to state the call sign, the code, the destination, and the current location. Example of the 1019 code in use with an acknowledgement from a mobile unit that's been waiting to meet in person with the calling unit.
1S1 will be code 8 to 19 HBS Charleston. 127 received. 127 to S1. You're going to be clear to 25 with me at your HBS for a package drop-off. 10-3. You're going to need to about 25. 10-4.
The 1023 code is used to indicate arrival at scene or destination and is used in conjunction with a previously stated task or action. Here is an example of the 1023 code being used arriving at a destination. Note the usage of status signal codes indicating a change of status.
1S1, 1023, code 6, DMV Providence.
Here is an example of the code used without a status change.
513, 1023, HBS.
For additional information, an indication of the destination may also be given upon arrival. Here is an example of a unit's arrival at Beaver River Playground after initiating the call code 8, 1051 to P4. 10 minutes earlier.
S1OE 1023, P4 Richmond.
The 1038 code is used in regards to referring to a place of employment or work-related duties such as a service call or the like. The code would typically be used when communicating to a service call or place of employment when referring to work on a primary channel conversation. Here is an example of the code being used in a typical morning commute to the employment destination. In this situation, it's being used as an action or task.
513, code 8, 1038, Coventry.
Another example of the 1038 code being used as a reference to the place of employment rather than an action is in the previous example. In this way, the 1038 code is being used as a location.
1S1 to 513.
513.
Ma'am, what's your status?
Just clearing my 38. I'll be on a 1019 to HBS Coventry.
10-4.
The typical use of the 1047 code is in regards to grocery shopping, where the code would be stated in the general location indicated. Here is the 1047 code being used as a general FYI statement.
513, code 8, 1047, Coventry.
The 1051 code is used in regards to all parks. This code is used for all parks, including but not limited to dog parks, zoos, nature walks, playgrounds, amusement parks, etc. The code is typically used with a location designator in the Points of Interest section of your code manual. Here is the 1051 code used in a typical FYI content with the location designator.
S1 will be code 8, 1051, P4.
This is another example of the code being referred to by a unit in response to a second unit requesting a status update.
127 S1. S1. Sir, what's your status? Mono 1051 to P4. 10-4. I'll 25 with you at that location. 10-4.
The 1067 code is used to indicate home repair or improvement. Generally, this code is used as an action of the act of visiting a hardware or home center. However, this code is also used to indicate repair or projects at HBS. The code is typically used by stating the unit's status, then the code, and finally the town, city, or region of the store's location. Here is a typical example of the 1067 code in use by a mobile as he works his way to the home store in North Kingston after clearing the gas pumps.
127. I'll be 1024 from the pumps on a 1067 North Kingston.
This example illustrates the code being used for home repair at HBS as indicated by one unit asking the status of a unit being called.
127 S1. S1. S1, what's your status? I'm on a 1067 at HBS. 10-4.
The 1070 code refers to a package pickup or drop-off and is used in a general sense and sometimes vague manner. This is a common code used to indicate any item including but not limited to a portable radio, flashlight, a garden rake, parcels, U.S. mail, anything could be a 1070. In the first example, a mobile unit uses this code to indicate a parcel drop-off at the local post office.
S1 will be code 8, 1070 drop-off, Wyoming.
The second example of this code is used to inform another unit that he will be dropping off a yard tool at the HBS of the unit being called.
127 S1. S1. Sir, I'll be en route to your HBS for a 1070 drop-off. 10-4.
The 1073 code is used as a best regards action. It's used as a general greeting, a departing acknowledgement, or a sort of handshake. Here is the 1073 code used in common have a good day format.
513 S1.
S1.
I'll be 1023, code 6, Coventry. 1073.
10-4, ma'am. 1073.
In this example, one unit thanks another unit for his assistance and uses this code as a departing best regards.
127 S1, thank you for your assistance. 1073.